This is Tank's Vlog, September 11th, 2019. It's hard to believe it's been 18 years, but before we continue, it's always a day. This day is forever going to be linked to that horrible day 18 years ago, and you always have to remember that day and the tragedies of the attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon. So, of course, it's September 11th. Another year has gone by. And every year you'll see those lights in the sky. And those lights in the sky will always be a major part of the remembrance. And, of course, you could see them over here in Jersey. Especially if you go to some real good spots, you get to see them really good. So, of course, it's September 11th. And, of course, Major League Baseball is not allowing the Mets to wear the hats. They make them wear these silly white hats with no logo on it because they sell them. But no, September 11th can't wear the NYPD and FDNY hats. Major League Baseball, sometimes you could be just as fucking clueless as Roger Goodell. Anyway, Mets continuing a 4-game series against the Diamondbacks, and it's desperation time as the Mets haven't been playing good baseball, but today got a second straight win over the Diamondbacks, winning 3-2. Todd Frazier, for once in his life, didn't suck. Drove in all 3 runs for the Mets. Mets got a solid start from Zach Wheeler, as Justin Wilson, skating through trouble in the ninth, had the tying and winning runs on base, and Wilmer Flores at plate. Oh my God! You just knew Wilmer Flores was going to get a hit. You just knew it because that's what usually happens to the Mets. But Justin Wilson buckled down, got the strikeout, and thankfully there was no sign of Ed Luis Diaz in the game. Maybe the fucking moron is learning. But the Phillies beat the Braves today, 6-5. So that doesn't help. Corey Dickerson homered twice in that one. Brewers lost Christian Yelich for the season by fouling a foul ball off his kneecap. Yikes. Broken kneecap, out for the season. There probably goes his chances of winning a second straight MVP. But the Brewers did beat the Marlins 4-3. Twins beat the Nationals 5-0. Jose Barrios just allowed 2 singles over 7 innings of work. And the Cubs, they lost. Manuel Margot drew a 4-pitch walk in the 9th inning as the 10th inning, as the Padres walked off on the Cubs 9-8. So there's your wild card pitcher. Mets gain a game on the Cubs, which is the most important thing of the night. Dodgers, they don't have to gain anything anymore. They have clinched the National League West for the 7th straight season, helped out in part by the Mets' win over the Diamondbacks, as they beat the Orioles 7-3, and they're the first team to officially clinch a spot in this year's playoffs. Yankees also closing in on a playoff spot, lost to the Tigers. Walk-off hit by Jody Mercer in the 9th inning. Best team in baseball, New York Yankees, have lost 3 out of 4 this year to the worst team in baseball, the Detroit Tigers, at 43-100. Go figure. Astros couldn't take advantage as they were bombarded by the A's 21-7 in a game that sounded like a football score. Tampa got a 2-run homer in the 8th from Austin Meadows to tie the game, and won the game in 11 innings over the Rangers 5-3. So they're in good shape for the wild card. Indians also battling in the wild card. Let me see, where's their score at? Yes, the Indians behind Zach Plesac, the nephew of Dan Plesac, who threw a complete game 4-hitter, beat the Angels 8-0. Meanwhile, the Boston Red Sox have got the stamps and are mailing in the rest of the season, losing tonight 4-3 as the Blue Jays ended a 7-game losing streak and the Red Sox continued a 4-game losing streak. Red Sox, done, 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 done. They are done. Not mathematically eliminated, just all hope is lost. In games that really didn't matter, it was the White Sox over the Royals 7-3. Rockies beat the Cardinals 2-1. That game actually does matter, as Cardinals are still in first place, but it doesn't hurt them since the Cubs also lost. Giants beat the Pirates 5-4. And the Mariners over the Reds 4-3. Today's 3 stars are Zach Plesac of the Indians, Corey Seager of the Dodgers, who had 2 home runs in their clincher, and Sean Murphy of the A's, who had 2 home runs in their blowout win of the Astros. Today's birthday shout-out goes to the man on the milk carton, Jacoby Ellsbury, allegedly still with the Yankees. He turns 36. And we take a look back to 1974, when the Mets lost a game in 25 innings to the Cardinals at Shea Stadium. 25 innings, and they lose it on a errant pickoff throw by Hank Webb, as Bake McBride scored all the way from first, as Ron Hodges further complicated matters by dropping the throw home. So there was a double error on that play, as the Cardinals won in 25 innings, 4-3. Of note, the Cardinals sent a rookie to pinch hit in the 12th inning, and it was the first time this guy ever saw Shea Stadium, and that, of course, was Keith Hernandez. Yes, Keith Hernandez actually played in this game. This is like just after he got called up. He was a September call-up in 1974 for the Cardinals. So check out the story at Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. Good day.